Hello friends, this tutorial is about our Hello World example and we are into our Eclipse IDE for C and C++ developers. If you don't know about this Eclipse IDE, refer our course on Eclipse from the fundamental courses and you'll get the idea. Here I have written one hello.cpp file and this is the code. If you're familiar with the old C language, you will be very familiar with the code. This is our preprocessor include and we are including this IO stream header. Remember in C++ you don't have to write .h. It is just IO stream. So our C convention that we write stdio dot h is not here in C++. We just have to write hash include and in the angular brackets just the header file name, which is iostream in this case. Then this using namespace std. Now namespaces are being discussed in our previous tutorial and we are using this standard system namespace, which is std, which comes along with the standard C++ libraries. So we just use that. So using namespace std, that's how it's done. And this is our main function as we are familiar with. It is int main. So main is the function from where C++ compiler knows that the execution begins. And this function's return type is int. So it is returning integer. If you don't know about integers and data types and all these basic things, you can always refer to our C programming course in which we have covered all these things in a very detailed manner. Now cout and these two arrows is used in C++ as printing something to the console, just as the printf function in our C language. We use cout and these two angular brackets and then the string, which is hello world in this case. So we use this to print something to our console and then return 0. Remember when I said main function or main method, I said the int is the return type. So we have to return something back and we are returning 0. So this is the structure of our program and this is a very basic fundamental C++ program. Now you know all the elements. Let me cover it again. Preprocessor, which is including the library, which is iostream. So basically we are borrowing the code from some other file here. Then we are using a namespace here and you can refer it in our previous tutorial. Then we have one function which is main, the exact name main, and this main function has to be in your program because from this function only the execution begins. Its return type is int. Again, if you don't know about integer and return types and some variables, go and check out our course on C language and you will be getting the idea about all these things. Then we have this cout and our string hello world, which should be printed on this console. And then as we are returning integer, we have to return something. We are returning 0. Let's run this. And as we have predicted, our string hello world is being displayed in the console. So this is how a basic project or a basic C++ file is being returned, and these are the core elements of our C++ programs. Thank you.